Woke up at 6 a.m. you know, to get some work done. It was freezing. It was 60 degrees, and out here I think it got up to around 100 degrees, and it just dropped down. It was pretty intense. This is like the most nature noises that we've had this whole trip. There's cows off in the background, there's mice running around, a bunch of birds, surprisingly, even though we're in like the middle of nowhere. While I was cleaning up the tent this morning, I see there's a bunch of these like little, I don't think they're ticks, they look like beetles maybe, but they're all over in our tent. These little black guys. That's as close as I can zoom into this thing, but don't know what they are. I guess that they're from here. Hopefully they weren't in our tent from before. I guess it really won't be an issue because we're moving. Just gotta clean them out, get them out, pack up the tent, and be good to go. Brandon's cooking bacon like usual. Same thing every day. Get to camp, set up camp, eat, edit, crack a few jokes, go to sleep, wake up, pack up camp, make breakfast, make coffee, and get out.
Yeah, I found a tick on me today, like here, still a bump there. And I got a couple other itchy spots in places I'm not gonna have Braxton check, so I'm gonna have to take a look in a little bit. Make sure those aren't a problem. I think it's too late if they are anyway. Spots have been itchy for a couple days now.
Yeah, so we might have a tick problem. I don't know. Gotta look up to see what the hell we need to do. Probably gotta clean ourselves.
Showers would be good. I don't know if they're attracted to like clean. I don't know if it makes a difference, man.
I don't either.
I don't know anything. Really bad at this. I'm good at making bacon though.
Well,
not that bacon, but
some people may disagree. Some people like their bacon cooked differently.
I don't give a f about those people. I like my bacon.
So over there are the toilets, right? And one of my biggest fears in life is to be poop splattered in a porta potty, because I don't want other people's fecal matter touching my butt. Is it just me? Roscoe, how are you doing? Roscoe, how's your day going? So Roscoe's been freaking out this whole time because last night there's a bunch of just mice just running all around in these fields, and so every time he hears like a little sound, he goes off running. But he's harnessed up, he's leashed up, so he can't go nowhere because he will take off, like we've said before. Right, Roscoe? Why do you run away? Roscoe, why do you run away from us? So, you know how we bought that iPad, right? Well, it's an iPad Wi-Fi version, and we've just found out that the iPad Wi-Fi versions do not have GPS, and that's the main reason why we bought an iPad, was to use the GPS. So Brandon's not in a good mood. I'm just here to entertain you guys. You know something? We're at a campground with the Prius. We got this adventure mobile, and we're at a campground where Prius can get to. How does that make you feel?
With the trailer.
With the trailer.
What's that tell me? That tells me that we're somewhere that's too flat. We need to get to Colorado ASAP. Turn left.
What?
Are you deaf?
What?
We are driving along the border of Oklahoma and New Mexico. That fence right there is literally the border.
To Mexico?
New Mexico. Why? So once we make this left up here, I guess, which is into somebody's farm, we'll be in New Mexico. Old Mexico, we'll do that later.
We can see our first mountain! Look! It's about to get real!
I could poop here.
We finally made it to some cool stuff. Finally.
We were driving through like tons of flat dirt. I don't know, 3-4 days now we've been doing this. And we came through like a little ranch farm thing and came around a corner, and it just kind of opened up to this. We were about halfway through the trail in New Mexico. Well, the New Mexico section of the trail. Pretty much only on it for like 100 miles, and then we'll be out of New Mexico and into Colorado. It's just real pretty. It's like the colors and everything are just, it's a nice change. Like all we've really seen is just white dust and dirt and flat roads for the past few days. So I feel energized. I feel good. I'm like ready now. I'm like ready to continue and keep going and just see like what else there is. I've never been to any of these states. I've never been to any of these areas. I've never driven through. So this is all new to me. Pictures don't really do it justice. You should come.
We're at Trinidad Lake Street Park and...
Lake Street? All right, Chicago.
Oh, Trinidad Lake State Park. We came in the other way, as you can see, and there's wet paint, so we had to like turn around, having issues.
And as we did, he pulled right into the entrance to the park.
We're stuck behind this guy. Look! Just looking at the mountains. So the visitor center at Trinidad Lake Campground, or wherever we're at, I think that's where we're at, is closed, and it's 4 o'clock, and it costs $31 to camp here, and we don't have $31, so we're gonna have to go out to somewhere like an ATM and figure all that out.
How do they know who paid and didn't pay? There's no envelope. There's no payment envelope. You just slide cash into this box. She's like asking me, she's like, how do we know where to put our RV? I was like, I don't know. I don't even want to park an RV. I just want to put my tent up.
I don't understand why campgrounds are so complicated. They're just overly complicated. Like, it's okay if you're closed, but put all the instructions necessary posted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah! We found an envelope.
So it's $7 for the vehicle per day, and then $24 for the smallest, cheapest campsite you could get per day. So $31 per day to sleep in the ground in a tent. And I have to go to an ATM now because I don't have the cash on me. Like if I go to the ATM and I take $40 out of the ATM and I want to pay $31, how do I get my change? Should I just go in? And then when they come around to check my pass, and I'll go, hey, here's the cash. I need to change. Which means that I go to a store and buy something to break one of those 20s. Just to sleep on the ground.
So Brandon is in the grocery store, and I'm calling around looking for campgrounds, and I call a number, and then they tell me to call another number. So I try to remember it. It's 1-800 something something something, and I must have misdialed because...
Hey there, hot stuff. I've been waiting for your call. Are you ready for some tantalizing fun? Well, me and my sexy girl.
I'm pretty sure that's not a campsite. Trinidad
Lake.
We're at Trinidad Lake State Park.
Yeah.
Park. Basically, the trip started today. All that other stuff, it wasn't worth it in terms of what we see now.
Yeah, what he means is it's like really pretty here and mountainous and not flat and boring. Mountainous and not monotonous.
Mountainous but not monotonous. Basically, if I were to do the Trans-America Trail again, I would start that last hour in Oklahoma just so you can see the farmland. But after that, then you move your way into Colorado and New Mexico and all that stuff. Because it was monotonous, not mountainous.
It was a little bit of fun as a driver, but it was not fun cleaning your dust off your gear every day and all that. And we're just kind of happy to be here in Colorado.
You see that? You see that? That's my big boy camera. That's my film camera. This is the first time I've brought this camera out. That's saying something. These photos are the photos I really care about.
So we're just gonna hang out here for a couple days. Well, a couple nights, one day tomorrow. And then we're gonna stay here again tomorrow night, and then we're gonna get back on the trail. Are we gonna make out the trail? No, actually, Thursday we're gonna head down to Flagstaff. So what we're doing is tonight we're staying here. Tomorrow we're going to like do laundry, wash the dog, wash all our bedding, all that fun stuff. Get all the dust out of the Jeep, take showers. Maybe, I don't know, go hang out around town, see what Trinidad's all about. I don't know, go get lunch or something. I don't really know. We're gonna relax, basically. We've been driving for 10 days straight, and stuff has been constantly breaking every day. So we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna relax. And the reason we're going down to Flagstaff on Thursday is because we're gonna meet up with Aaron a day early because the CV joint is giving us problems. And so I ordered one. I actually ordered two because the one that was going to Aaron's shop is getting here too late. So I have one being sent directly to the campsite in Flagstaff. So we're getting there on Thursday, and then Friday we're gonna fix the CV joint, and then Saturday we hit the trail with Aaron and his whole team, and they have a whole week of stuff planned, and we're just gonna end up looping right back around to Flagstaff for Overland Expo. So that's why we're here. This is a vacation like within a vacation, I guess, because it really is a lot of work to do like what we've been doing. So we're just gonna kind of hang out, kick back. It's a beautiful place to be. We just got to Colorado, so why not just kind of soak it in. And don't worry, we're still going to do the rest of Colorado after Flagstaff. But for now, we're just going to kind of hang out, reset, get everything nice and fresh. You know what I mean? And then move forward.
We're trying to have burgers like usual, and we're out of gas. Or we're low on gas.
The cheese got a little wet. So we're having wet cheese burgers. The burgers aren't wet, and the cheese burgers aren't wet, but the cheese is wet. The wet cheese is that new. It's like, I don't know. It probably sucks. I don't know. I've never made a burger with wet cheese before, but I think we'll be all right. I don't know what else to do with it. I'm not having a burger without cheese.
Give that ball. I want that ball. It's my ball. My ball.
So Brandon assumed that Ziploc containers, well, these are not Ziploc, but plastic containers, Rubbermaid containers would keep out the water. That's how our cheese and our buns ended up wet.
Is it wrong to assume that Tupperware that's supposed to keep out air would also keep out water?
Basically, what we've learned on this trip is that everything goes bad or wrong. Everything fails.
Equipment fails, but the crew will not fail.
This shot is for all the Roscoe people, all the Roscoe lovers.
It's starting to feel like starting to feel less and less like people are here to see us, and more like people are all here to see Roscoe. You can either confirm or deny that, but I know we're just going to get a ton of comments saying, yes, it's true, everybody's here to see Roscoe. It's okay, that's why I brought him. He's the star of the show. Can he cook a wet cheeseburger, though? No, I don't think so.
Wet cheeseburger contest.
That's delicious. Wet cheese for the win.
So here's our campsite, right? Whoa. Look at that. See those clouds? That looks pretty cool. Look at that. Anyway, tent. Try to look over things. We got a little canopy thing. Roscoe's trying to get into some buns. Brandon's over there. And it's windy. Forgot to close out the vlog. So, like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the notification bell. You've heard a million YouTubers say this. It really does help the channel. Helps us grow and brings more trips to this channel. If you do so, we'll see you tomorrow, which is today.